Hello, Professor. How are you? My name is Hardik Kumar, and I am from course T177 section C. And this is my presentation for Applied Data Science Assignment 2. In this assignment, we are instructed to make an AI model using the decision tree classifier and train it on some dummy data that we make using NumPy and basically give it some new and unseen data and use it to predict the accuracy of that and how to see how accurate our model is after training it. So in part A, we want to play outside tennis. Some weather conditions such as low temperature, rainy or very windy ones prohibit us from playing. These are just a few samples, but you can find more features. So it's asking us to create a data set and including at least three features, example, temperature, windy, non-windy, and weather. And the labels could be yes or no for like if we're playing or not playing. So I've done this part. Let's see it. So this is it. First, we're importing NumPy to create the dummy data, and then we are importing train test split from sklearn model underscore selection. This function is basically used to split our data x and y into train and test portions, which we're going to use to test and train our AI. And next we have decision tree classifier from sklearn.tree, which is our actual model which we're going to train on our data that we made. Next, we are importing accuracy underscore score from sklearn.metrics, which is used to test the accuracy of our trained model. And next we have my dummy data, which is the first one is for temperature, second one is weather, which in where 0 means sunny, 1 means rainy, and 2 means overcast, and the third one is windy, if it's windy or not. 0 means it's not windy, and 1 means that it is windy. So the next is the labels for if we are playing or not. The first one is 1, which means that it's 30 degrees outside and it's sunny and it's not windy, so we can play outside. And the second one is in where the temperature is 25, it's raining and it's windy, so we cannot play outside. That's why it's 0. Next portion, we are using train test split to basically split our data into training and testing portions, and we usually make sure that the training part of the data is 70% of the data, and the testing part of the data is 30%. And random state could be anything because it's random, and random state usually means that you give something to the model, your AI model, to like to basically start it. Next we are making our AI model, which is decision tree classifier. CLF is equal to decision tree classifier, and we are clf.fit is used to train our model on our data. So we're using both the x underscore train and y underscore train to train it. Next, we're gonna make some unseen data for which is new samples is equal to np.array, and this is the new data. And now we're gonna predict, like basically the testing of a model is used through the predict function. So clf.predict new samples, we are testing the model on our new data, and this is the prediction of our new samples. We're seeing if it predicts correct or not, and after that we are gonna check the accuracy of our model, which we're gonna use accuracy score, and we're gonna test it using our old date or x underscore test, and Basically, we're not gonna expose it to our y underscore test to check the accuracy of the data. Now let's run it. So this is the prediction for our samples. 1 means we can play, 0 means we cannot play, and 1 again means we can play. And the accuracy is not that good because it is 83.33%. And next part we have, please create data for with at least 3 columns and 30 rows that can decide if a person has COVID-19 or not. As usual, it says please use 30% of the data set as your training testing data and show the achieved accuracy. And a lot of this part is going to be same as the first part where we're importing the same things. NumPy, the train test split function, the decision tree classifier, and the accuracy score from the respective libraries. Next, we're gonna make dummy data using np.array, where the first one is fever, second one is cough, if the person has cough or not, and the third one is loss of smell, if they have loss of smell or not. And then we have labels where 1 means the person has COVID-19, 0 means the person does not have COVID-19. And after that, we're gonna basically use train test split again to split the data into testing portion and training portions. And as the word file instructed, we're gonna put 30% of our data into testing. This is test size, that's why it's test size and is equal to 0.3. And random state as usual could be anything, so it's 11 now. And here we are making our actual model, which is decision tree classifier, and then we're gonna train it on our x underscore train and y underscore train data. And after that, we're gonna basically test it on the x underscore test. And after that, we're gonna test the accuracy of the model using the y data that we never expose it to. So let's run it and see the accuracy. Oh, it's at 100% right now. So that was it for my assignment 2. Thank you and have a good day.